Greetings, mortals. We are back in the wonderful world of Cosmoteer, and we are still testing our ship. So I've built a heavy cruiser. Not happy with it, but it exists, as you can see. So it's the same thing. There is gunners and loaders behind turrets. Obviously, it's easy to destroy from the front. It's not meant to be impervious. It has heavier shielding at the rear, so does the regular one. This is the Speedle. I've currently modified the Starjackal, which is the heavy cruiser variant. As you can see, we have a few other ships here. We have lots of people in them. And obviously I've also done stuff with the frigate. So we're testing out the heavy cruiser because I ran out of money and I want to do these in actual combat and not testing them. But so yeah, it needs a couple more FTL jumps on it. But yeah, we are testing this out. The heavy cruiser, which we'll be seeing combat very soon. I've actually begun recording season 2, so this might be the last, one more episode of this, and then I'm just going to start actually editing together, which is going to take forever because this game doesn't do well with multiple ships, I've noticed. This might need more shields. The heavy cruiser might get shielding. In fact, the shielding from here might move forwards, why not? But yeah, it's actually more manoeuvrable. Obviously, it's mainly just like thrusters rather than actual engines, because I just like how it looks. Not sure I like how this looks. I think it needs more of a curve to it, annoyingly. But you know, it does a lot of fire, so we'll be testing it out. As you can see, it does a lot of fire, but it might need more shields. There we go. But yeah, the firepower it throws out, it just tears through targets. It also takes a few hits. I think I need a few more fire extinguishers. Now I'm looking at it. Yeah, it needs a couple more fire extinguishers. So it's not fully there, but yes, it's the heavy. Like, I know it. Like I say it all the time. I know I can't build good-looking ships. I do what I can with what I've got. And it works some of the time. Some of the time. Yeah, maybe you should move these shields forwards. Like, it's not going to help out fully, but it'll help out a little bit. And sometimes that's all that matters. What is that? Oop. Oh, also, because I've got so many ships I'm testing out now, I'm getting a little bit of lag on the thing, so I'm going to have to start doing scenarios one after another on different missions. But yes! It'll have to do, it really will. If I do too many shields, we're going to have an issue of it's just impervious. I don't want it to be impervious to fire, I want it to be resistant to fire. Big difference. Like, if it's completely impervious to fire, I might as well not even have a second one of them. It's a difficult one to do, really. I mean, I like this kind of style. I may refine it over time. Like, maybe I should make these more flatter. Like, get rid of the inner side. More of a curve. Less of a bulge. Which is a weird phrase to say out loud, but there you are. Oh, it's the Andromeda. Oh, it's the Anamura, not the Andromeda. As you can see, it takes hits, but it gives hits. Look at that. Pure devastation. And it should be. It costs the same as my flagship right now. And with the gunnery crew right behind it, it should be, yes, being loaded pretty quickly, as you can see. So yeah, these are one of my heaviest ships currently available. And I am going to be treating it as such. But I am thinking it still needs a few more changes, of course. can do that. These need to be constantly loaded like this. When these are deployed, they should be basically battle enders. Yeah, an extra 1 million just to add the side pieces on. So I doubt there's too much which could actually affect it properly, except probably railguns from the front. They can obviously easily pick off a lot. Because it's not designed against railguns, there's not much shielding at the front of these. As you can see, it's got so much firepower, it just tears through shielding and armour. But yeah, it's not designed to fight against railguns. I want railguns to be like a weakness to this style of ships. Otherwise, you know, there's no weakness at all. They're just becoming indestructible. I don't want them to be indestructible. The front is just solid armour, so to get through that, it takes a while to kill anything else. There we go. Maybe more missile defense on the front. We'll have to see. How's shielding looking? They're doing it. Trying to power them all up as much quickly as possible. As you can see, it's a monster in combat. Like even missing chunks, it just keeps going. So I'm still using the old 15.10 because the mod, last I checked, had issues with 15.11. I'll obviously update when it updates. But yeah, I'm still running the old version. Yeah, it's doing well. That was quite useful. So let's jump to here. And it's obviously a lot cheaper because of the FTLs. Shielding, of course, needs a lot more power, but it'll get there eventually. Like these guys are constantly loading. Constantly loading. But yeah, I think the heavy's ready. The transports are okay. The fighters slightly more work, but otherwise okay. Why do I have a text message? Dominoes, 2 for Tuesday. Oh, I'm already under attack by a twin cruiser. I like the style of the twin cruiser, I really do. It's ramming me. Little sod. Gonna use the money to rebuild the engines. Because I'm mostly using sort of smaller weapons, I don't have much of a range advantage on this ship. It has to be up close and deadly. It cannot just sit off. The only long-range weapon just got us these and the missiles. And even then it's an issue. And a Muir. Come on. Oh, he EMP'd. So yeah, the range advantage is still only the central 2 guns. Close range advantage is a lot of guns. The first to die is usually the front engine nacelles. There you get hit pretty quickly. Yeah, I think this is highly effective and probably going to be the flagship of my fleet. Like obviously I've got the other flagship which is meant to be like an admiral flagship. But these are ones actually leading in battle. That will be more used in the rear, I think. Yeah, I'm thinking of like flattening out this back bit. So So I like how the fighters have more of a like a claw style. I really kind of want to, you know, keep on doing that. There's Cosmoteer! Oh, Settlement Sutina. I don't know what that is. I've never fought that. Have I? No. Oh, I like that. There's always new ships I find. Let's just tear this apart. There we go. Find enough weaponry that usually tears things apart. There we go. So yeah, I like this. The heavy cruiser is pretty well effective. Okay, still got weak points. Railguns are still its Achilles heel, but it has to still get within range. It's a close range behemoth. Obviously the frontiers, of course, still weak, as it's meant to. The engines aren't meant to be the most effective things in the world. One more test. I like it. I think I need to change the side bits though. I don't know. If I dumb it up, do that, that'd be more like there and then there, be more curved. Then you probably have a bigger engine at the back. Actually, honestly, what I like, weirdly enough, if I do this, then I do that. Do the claw thing, but I don't think I've got left myself enough space to do the claw thing. Yeah, I think I've left enough space. I have to do the twos. So I did it there. No, okay, undo. You know I did. Yeah, get rid of that. Bring you down to here. And do this. As you can see, I've suddenly made a mess. Weirdly enough, people going, why do you keep doing this? Why do you keep making things look stupid? It's because I like aesthetics. Yeah, it doesn't work because now the gap in the middle is too wide. Ah, dear. To be fair, it doesn't really matter if the gap in the middle is too wide. It's how it looks. And as long as it looks good, that's good. Does that look good? Looks messier. Looks a lot messier, unfortunately. Looks an awful lot messier. That's a shame. guy in space. You see that? There's a 3 here. That means they make it quite tough. I think I should go with the blue ones. I know they're not as powerful as the red ones. I do know that. But I think we should go with the blue ones purely because they look better for the style and the colour scheme. It's Demolisher. Demolisher's getting demolished. Like I say, because I don't have turrets, I have significantly more firepower at any time than they do. It's just I'm building weird, so I'm not using a lot of it. I'm not even targeting either. It looks kind of cool just watching it target on its own. There we go. Let's go see what the big boy is. Not sure I like the engine style. I'm going to have to put it back. Whoa, it's iridium. Bloody hell, it is the iridium. Tear straight through the middle. With your firepower you can. There we go. Yeah, because I have turrets, like I say, I can put so much more firepower than the enemy ever can. It's very unfair. So I will be building new stuff, I think. I need a second one of these. It takes forever to recharge the shields. Station. Eh. I have my own hammerhead now. God, watching ships just detonate is awesome. It always is. Imagine being a tiny ship and watching the big turret turn towards you. That must be terrifying. A turret as big as your ship faces you. That's some extreme maneuverability, my god. Maybe it's too maneuverable for what it is. Okay, I think that's effective. Obviously I could make it impenetrably effective, but I think it's already too undefeatable. And that's, yeah. I know it's not the best looking ship. I know that. And I want the designs. I think I like the claw fighters more than any of the cruisers. I'm just not good. Like I need to start. I can do designs and things on them, and I may have to. But yeah, I think I like the claw fighters more. I'm actually gonna have to start doing designs. It just looks so bare. Yeah, the heavy cruiser is officially commissioned. It's a fish to commish. They actively engage me. What a load of sods. That's actively engaging me. Intriguing. Bring that down. Bring that down. When it focuses firepower, it just drills through things. Yeah, it took more damage than I thought I would. Maybe because I engaged everything in the sector at once. There we go. Slicer buddy still up. Where'd that come from? How much did I lose in that massive engagement? 400k. Oof. So yeah, it's already at the stage where it can wipe entire sectors on its own. It doesn't need anything else. It doesn't look good, I admit that. It needs definitely something better looking. But I tried. I think we're good. I obviously can do a few more minor things to it, but that's done. Probably too effective, if I'm honest. Probably needs less turrets. Yeah, probably less effective. And there we go. Literally just stopped talking now, just like, yeah, it works. So I used to get this into a test. So I've been doing a couple of tests. Hearing the phone go off. Now I've checked, and somehow some unscrupulous bugger has sold my data because they're actually contacting me on emails I never thought I would see my name on. So some bugger sold all my data. This is why we fight in the future, to stop corporations selling our data. I mean, also because it's cool, but yeah. That's what happened to Star Sector. That's why they have IP rights to everything, including your living soul. I think the next one will just be getting the other ships. I have a few I've been working on like the Crystal Angel, and I've been trying to build designs similar-ish to that, and they're all rubbish. In the end, what I've built is literally copied and pasted bits of the Crystal Angel to build my own Frankenstein ships. And the Crystal Angel is an amazing ship, which someone else built, which I can in no way, shape or form replicate because I'm not that good at building ships. But you know, there's a couple of new other ships which look a bit like it. There we go. Done. Simples. Yeah, the heavy cruiser, maybe alter it a bit. Watching people. Where do they go with that energy? Oh, it's that good. Okay. It's a bit too fast. It shouldn't be this fast. And that's a weird thing to say because people are accusing me of not making fast ships. But I build in a very specific style. I don't want them fast. I want them slow, heavy, ponderous, big guns. You know, like World War II ships of the line, but in space. If I wanted super speedy ships, I could definitely build entirely differently. I do love watching reactors go up. I wish you'd stop showing its ass whenever it fights. That's classed as the front because it has so many weapons. Let me have a look. Flight. Yeah, flight is straight ahead. I think my issue with these side pieces, they're almost as thick as the main ship. They should be thinner. I'm going to have to remove some of the armour on the inside. I think that's my issue with them. It's just, I know it's meant to be thick to support it, but I think it's too thick. I genuinely do. So we'd have to thin it and bring it in a bit closer. Anyway, I've been the Fallen Shogun. Welcome to the Heavy Cruiser. I think this is a massive success. We've made 2.2 million just in this video. Which... you can see some of the other ships I've been building. Here, can't you? Like the Kraken, the Emerald needs work. Stroke, the old Omega. The Emperor's Fist Omega's 3 mil. The Fist original. Yeah, ignore some of the stuff. You're not meant to, some of the stuff is still work in progress. Yeah, the Heavy Cruiser will work on. Why is there a 10k difference between those two? They look the same. Very weird. There's other things, of course, we're working on. But anyway, yeah, I've been the Fallen Shogun. This has been another Cosmoteer episode. I think I like the Heavy Cruiser. I need to make a few more aesthetic changes, but otherwise, it's a very effective, powerful ship. The only thing it'll be weak against is other ships with turrets. Either way, cheers for now, be awesome, be epic, and I will, of course, be seeing you next time.